Have you ever noticed your transmission warning light flickering on and off like a ghost in your dashboard while you are driving down the highway at 60 miles per hour? It is a frustrating and confusing experience that usually points to the diagnostic trouble code P070E. This code is specifically related to an intermittent, or erratic signal from your transmission fluid level sensor circuit. While this is a generic powertrain code that applies to many modern vehicles like your Ford, Chevrolet, or Toyota, it is actually quite uncommon to see in the shop. Your transmission fluid level sensor has a very simple but vital job of acting like a gatekeeper for your transmission health. When your fluid is at the correct level, the sensor switch stays grounded and everything is fine. However, if that level drops below a specific point, the switch opens up and sends a signal to the powertrain control module to light up a warning on your instrument cluster. When you see this specific code, it means the signal is cutting in and out, making the computer unsure of what is actually happening. You might notice your check engine light popping on or your transmission starting to act a bit strange during shifts. The severity here is actually quite high because if your fluid really is low and you ignore it, you could face thousands of dollars in damage. You should start your diagnosis by manually checking the dipstick to see if the fluid level and condition look healthy. If the level is fine, you need to crawl under there and look for loose or corroded wires near the sensor. You can use a digital multimeter set to direct current volts to check for a reference signal of either 5 or 12 volts coming from the computer. If you do not see any voltage at the harness terminal, you might have a broken wire somewhere between the computer and the sensor. If the wiring has continuity and the computer is sending the right power, then the sensor itself is likely failing internally and needs to be replaced. If you are not comfortable testing electrical circuits with a meter, this is definitely the time to head to a professional technician before a simple sensor issue turns into a total transmission failure.